Hello, I'm Jerry Rigged, and this is the Duskers Daily Challenge for November 30th, 2018. 1 month left to go. Looking at yesterday's leaderboard, only 15 players, with Dargard taking a top score of 875 thanks to a little bit extra drone health. Mustika, Deno, LB, GRZ, myself, and Decavoid scored an 855. Marvin took a single hit from Slime for an 845. Longfellow... What did Longfellow do? Must not have gotten the ship upgrade, ending with an 825, and Inquietus a 795, with Kobold pulling up 11th with a 755, with no ship scan, but a very fast run, so congratulations there. Today, I am very full, just got home, a bit tired, did some shopping. Today we have Lure, with just at average drone health overall. My fingers are not working very well today. Today we have a Barge B with 2 infestations, medium hull integrity. We don't have any ship upgrades, so... Alright. Got a big room here to start. Of course. Alright. A drone in here. Ooh. All right. Meow. Wrong button. I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it. I made it. Hopefully no slime in here. This room is far too big for me to want to check. All I want is for this little happy face to check R4 so I can bait it for slime next time. Maybe. I guess we'll see. Unfortunately, if R5 doesn't have a generator, this is about to get interesting. Crap. Alright, that's not good. Medium hull integrity, I mean, I can risk it. Shit. Not gonna risk that. Looks like we're clear. Guess I want to make sure there's not slime growing in here. Okay. I mean, this means I'll lose this room for slime baiting purposes, but just in case it's swarm and there's a vent in here, there is the generator, though, at least. Got all those doors open. Good! The generator can... Better here, I think. Not by much, though. Alright, that got it. Okay, that's good news and bad news. That means slime is a thing. But my worst case scenario is driving into a sentry unintentionally. Alright, I'm gonna check D20 then. No, leave those open. Alright. Alright, there's enough room. You know what? There's enough room. You know what? There's not enough time now. Alright, what rooms am I still missing? Alright, pretty much just the one. No sentry in here. Alright, that is most of the ship. You know what? just in case. R10 would be a... Oh, damn it. R10 would be a fantastic room to slime. The only problem being... Fuck. Oh, that would be a problem, wouldn't it? Well, I think I'm gonna have to miss out on the sentry today. Because the act of irradiating it is going to do me a lot of harm. The good news is it's not loose, but I don't think I can safely... I don't think there's any way I can safely irradiate it without doing myself in, especially with how many doors I've left open. And doubly so because anything that I do vent is going to, anything I do vent is going to end up... Shit. And then there's that scrap in that room up there that I don't think I can safely get. But, damn, that's a lot of scrap. The problem is venting R3 or venting R6 in and of itself is going to cause a problem. Really, my only hope is that R4 breaks, which it didn't at 12. I'm not going to sit and wait. If there was a defense, it would definitely be worth it. If there was any offensive tools that I had, it would be worth it. But all I have is lures, which aren't even ideal against the sentry, so I think I'm just going to have to miss that today. I know some faster players are probably going to get it and get out. If I checked R7 and R8 earlier on, which would have been an option, especially after I found the extra lures in R3. I mean, the size of the ship, I probably just should have been put lures down everywhere. So that's a little bit of hindsight there. And then R9... Damn. Just damn. There's really nothing else to say about it. And the doors that are left open for the probe to get around, I should have closed. I hate doing this. I hate doing this, and I'm looking at that 4 scrap right there. I would take damage getting it, but I could probably pick up at least 3 in one hit. Alright, screw it. Well, yeah. I'd take some damage, but I really probably can pick up multiple. I can probably pick up enough to make it worthwhile at the very least. Man! maybe. Shit. Right, I can't do that. Well, you know what? I took 40 damage, I picked up 3 scrap. I'm going to call that a win. I said we had average starting health today. So, yeah, and there's no way I'm going to get that sentry. I might have been able to get it with the... I might have been able to just get 3 hits of damage instead of 4, but not worth worrying about it. I feel better only leaving 1 scrap behind, plus the sentry. I'm not happy about the sentry, but I just have no way to deal with that. Total of 840. Without the damage, that would have been an 880. Starting score of 530, 13 scrap. 3 of that was from a slimed room with no protection. 1 propulsion fuel, 1 drone, 2 upgrades, neither of which... Well, probe, fantastically useful, but the other lure, not particularly useful. And LB got an extra... got all of the scrap in there. With no damage. That must have been a rogue spawn then. Interesting. And... Huh. Interesting. Decavoid probably went for all the scrap and took a lot of damage. Still ended up positive, though. 80 points from scrap, but 70 points of damage. But... didn't get 1 hidden scrap somewhere. I'm... not understanding why he has so much lower... score. Oh, he may have lost a drone. Oh. Interesting strategy. If his strategy is what I think it was, he sent his low health drone in there because the most points he could lose is 70, but then he wouldn't be able to recover the drone either, which accounts for the point difference, because if you put in an extra 35 points, that'd be 760, and then you put in the extra health, that's 830. That makes sense. I probably shouldn't try to math on these. It hasn't gone well for me lately. We have LB with an 890 with a pretty solid run. I mean, I guess an extra 50 points makes sense when he didn't take damage and got 1 extra scrap. So there's the math there. 890. I scored an 840. Dano an 820. Kobold 740 and Decavoid 725. And that's it so far. Surprisingly, Kobold got in and out rather slowly, but with not a lot of scrap either. I'm not sure what may have happened there. Kobold's had some weird runs lately, I think. Dano, not all of the scrap. Actually, he didn't go for that damaged room is what it is. Because I ended up 20 points up. He has an 820. Makes sense. Same score. I think that was definitely worth it. I wish that I'd tried to time it a little bit better so that I got only 3 hits of damage, but it is what it is, and I'll take that score for now. If you haven't done your run yet, good luck. Not a threatening ship. Slime and Sentry is, strangely considering Slime and Swarm is my most lethal combination, Slime and Sentry is in many ways the easiest combination of two infestations, simply because Slime can be devious in its own way, but is manageable and not an imminent threat. And the same is true of Sentries. The playstyle lets you charge the ship without having to worry about anything coming at you too threatening. If you go into a room and there's slime, oh well. If you go into a room and there's Sentry, still, oh well. It's not the end of the world. If you have finished your run, leave a comment with your own experiences and strategies for a ship like this. And again, I think this is probably one of the easiest combinations. The tools that we got today are absolutely terrible, but at least we did find a probe, so everyone has that opportunity for the 2 hidden scrap. Kind of wish there was more hidden scrap on that ship, because when there's no hidden scrap, it kind of makes the probe feel a little bit useless. And that should never feel like a useless upgrade. If you'd like to check out other videos, you can see Marvin, Copper, Dano416, LB, Mustika21, Dargard, Decavoid, Mercalor, Quarantoth, and Agenta1999, all listed in the video description. If you enjoyed, do please like, and have a good day.